Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day wherever you are. And today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on this little hooded lid cut crease makeup for you with a custom made lip. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you want to see more hooded eye makeup tutorials or anything like that, certainly let me know. I will certainly do it for you. And please subscribe before we get started. Please? Alright, let's get into it. Hey guys, so I'm going to start this makeup off with the eyes. Again, this is going to be focused on the eyes for this tutorial, but I am going to do the rest of my face as well. I'm going to start off with a little bit of eyeshadow. I've already primed my lids using the Nivea Mint After Balm Shave stuff. I didn't want to use an eyelid primer specifically because I wanted to be really tacky. I'm going to start off with the Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star, and I'm going to be dipping into Military, which is this ivy green color. I'm going to be dipping it into a little flat brush with a rounded tip today. I know it's not ideal, but it's what I have in front of me. And I want this to be kind of specified like as to where it goes on the lid. So we'll be dipping into that color here, tapping off any excess, and I'm putting it above my crease. So if you see me straight forward, I can't really see the top of my eyelid, like, at all. So I have to go above my crease, which would be up here. And I'm just going to be framing around where I want the crease. I'm going to go on pretty lightly till I get the general shape that I want. And then I'm going to kind of deepen it and darken it with another color. Now that I have a general shape of the eye makeup, like where my crease is going to be, I'm going to take another color now. I'm going to take the Lorac California Dreaming palettes and go into the shade of Seaside, which is this really dark green with a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't really own that many green eyeshadows, so this is what I'm going to do. Tap off any excess because this is a really, really dark, intense color, and go lightly into where I put that line down with the other green and just darken it up a little bit. Now it's getting kind of muddy, so I'm going to go back into Military from the Androgyny palette. And then just kind of blend up. Don't blend down because you will be covering that with concealer. Just blend everything together and up. I'm taking a blending brush with no product on it and to help blend this up because I don't have really that much space between this and my eyebrow. I'm just going to use a brush with no product on it to help blend. Now that we have a little bit of a crease going on, it looks really muddy and messy. I am going to be going into a concealer now. This is the NYX Above and Beyond in Porcelain. And I'm going to take a little flat brush and then carve out right underneath of that crease we made. So following right underneath that line, which we darkened with our eyeshadow, and just making a whole new lid. Now, without messing up this new shape we carved out, I'm going to take a light eyeshadow. Let's see what we have. I'm going to take Cozy and Sandcastle, so a little bit of a skin tone, a little warmth to it, and then a white shadow. And set this concealer. Now I'm going to go back into a little bit of Military, which was the Androgyny palette color. And I'm just going to deepen that line of green a little bit more now that we have an actual cut in our crease. Just going to help define this just a little bit more in case any concealer got into our crease line. Make sure that when you go back in after setting your concealer, let's use a very minimal amount of product on your brush. You don't want any fallout falling into your light shadow or your concealer. So just make sure you go really light-handed with the product when you are finishing this up. Okay, so that is our crease. It looks pretty clean right now. It's a little bit of a muddy ivy green, which I kind of like, but it does look a little bit muddy. I'm going to repeat this on the other eye now, and then I will be right back. Okay, now that we have this on both eyes, this one definitely looks better. I'm glad I showed you how to do this one, because this one's looking kind of rough. But we're going to move on. I'm going to take a little bit of Military from the Androgyny palette again, this time on a underlining brush from e.l.f. And I'll just be packing a little bit of this under the lash line, but not all the way in. I'm only going to do it like about halfway in. I don't want it to be too muddy or dark, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this green right under the outer half of the eye. Okay, now that I have a little bit of green under here, bring it all together. I'm going to move on to, let's say, we're going to go ahead and do our mascara. I'm using the Big Shot Colossal Mascara by Maybelline today. It's so pretty, and it works really well. I'm just going to apply this all over my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so I also went ahead and added some lashes. These are by Ardell. They're the double up ones. I've been using these so much lately in like every tutorial. And they haven't fallen apart yet, so I've gotten like 30 uses out of them so far. And they're holding together pretty good. Yeah, so we're going to move on now. I have to underline, or I think it's tight line my eyes. I'm using a just regular roller eyeliner. And I never show you doing that I do this, but just in case. So what I do is I tuck it underneath my lashes, my real lashes. I look away so I can actually do it, and I just rub this color in the waterline. If you do it looking straight ahead, you will not be able to do it. It's not natural. And then just do the same on the other side. This just makes your lashes look like they're actually attached to your real lashes, because you can see like the underlines of your actual lashes sometimes, and it doesn't look good. So that's really simple fix. Next, for eyeliner, I'm using the Exit by ColourPop. You know this is one of my favorite eyeliners. It's just a white cream. And I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way in. Now I'm going to contour. I'm going to take the Tarte Pro Glow palette, open up this side, and just use the Sculpting Powder Shadow on a little Wet n Wild contouring brush. And just contour my cheeks. One thing I hate about this powder is that it accentuates texture for sure, but it's such a nice cool color. I always love using it. Now I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going to use e.l.f.'s little blush in Pink Passion. If I can get it open, I can never open this thing. Just on a regular little powder brush. This one is by H Fun. I'm just going to swirl it into the apples of my cheeks. Not too heavy, because it's not really pinky look, obviously, with the green eyes. And as always, I'm going to run a little bit underneath my chin and just a tiny bit on the forehead as well. I just like bringing the pink together so it's not just in one area of my face. Maybe a little tip of the nose sometimes. And we're good on that. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Duo palette. I'm going to take the little light color in here on my beauty blender and just carve out onto my cheek. Cool. Now for highlighting, I'm going to be using Princess Cut by Jeffree Star. I'm going to take it on a little Morphe fan brush, swirl it around this little light pinkness, and put a little bit on the cheeks. Just a little bit. The next highlight I'm going to use is from the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm going to be using this color called Fire and a little bit of Lit as well. And just double it up on those cheeks. And I bring it a little bit into the forehead over my brow as well, just to highlight the entire area. I think it looks more realistic. Well, nothing about this is realistic. But I just like to tie it together. Now I'm going to go back into Princess Cut and apply it to my Cupid's bow. A little bit on the nose. And just a touch on the chin and forehead. Just a touch. Whatever left on the brush after you use it on everything else. Yay! Now I'm going to take my pinky into Princess Cut and put it in the inner corners of my eyes. Just for a little pop. Because it's really dark in there today. I don't know what happened. I don't think my concealer set or something because it's really dark in these inner corners. Probably going to have to go in with another highlighter after Princess Cut to brighten that area up because it's really bright. I think I'm going to go back into Lorac California Dreaming palette. Take that white sandcastle color again and then pop it in the corner. That's a little better. It's still pretty dark in there. But I can live with it, I think. Now for lips, I'm going to be using a lip liner by Jordana. This is Baby Berry. I just underline the center of my lips and then do the Cupid's bow. And then I soften it with my finger. So I don't like harsh lines. I know I could go super light-handed into it, but it's easier just to soften it with my hand. And for lipstick, I'm going to be mixing two colors together. I'm going to be mixing Chrysanthemum and I'm Shook, both by Jeffree Star. This one is the Holiday Collection and from 2016, and this is the Manny Nue collaboration. I'm mixing both of these together and applying them to my lips. What I'm doing is I'm mixing a concoction of them both on the back of my hand. Obviously, I'm Shook is more of a red, it's going to take over the pink, but I'm trying to soften it up a little bit with Chrysanthemum. This is what it looks like. And I'm just using a little disposable brush. Okay, so my lips are now done. Yes, I am an overliner, but I think it looks really cool and I can't afford to get lip injections like everybody else who doesn't overline. So, this is my face now. I'm just going to set it using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I'll throw on some hair, maybe do my hair, I don't know yet. Make sure that when you spray with the cut crease, you spray with your eyes closed so they can really soak into the crease. So that your color hopefully doesn't spread from the lid to the hood, which, you know, with hooded creases, it happens a lot. So, I'll be right back. And this is the final look, you guys. I just decided to put my hair down. I tried on a wig, it didn't really work, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely like this crease better. And the lip color is kind of neat. It just kind of looks like I'm Shook a little bit dulled down. I think it looks good overall. I'm not really crazy about the green. Maybe I want a different color in the future. But if you guys like it, give me a thumbs up on this video. And subscribe before you leave. I would really appreciate you guys. I feel like I'm stuck in a rut with YouTube lately. A little more support would go a long ways. But, you know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next video. I put out 5 a week. And I'll see you then. Bye.
Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating.